I'm Jerehmy Warner, general contractor with MUSE Residential. We're a design build remodeler specializing in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the process and how to have a less painful remodeling experience. With me is Wendy. She's one of our lead designers here. We're in our showroom, and we thought we would put this out to kind of give you guys some insight on the process.
So, one of the things that I think people are most afraid of in a remodel project is it becoming a long, drawn out, very painful situation. And you hear all the horror stories about people having their homes remodeled by certain contractors. And I mean, it happens. There are horror stories. But I think there are ways that you can trust the process and go through a whole home remodel and have a pretty painless project.
Yeah, and I would not say that every project's going to be painless. There are going to be, you just have to prepare yourself for the things that are going to happen during us coming in and tearing your house apart and trying to put it back exactly as designed. And so we believe in setting expectations, so that you are mentally prepared for what's about to happen. And that may be kind of a little bit of a blunt way to put it, but while we're meeting with you, we're going to be spending a lot of time together. We're going to usually, if it's a kitchen or a bathroom, we're going to meet 3 or 4 times, and we're gonna as we're talking about your sink and your faucet or the budget, we're also bringing you into the conversation about what it's like to live through a remodel and setting expectations. There are things that sometimes people don't even know to think about, like why do I have to have a porta john, or why didn't the inspector come yesterday? Well, there are times when he doesn't come for a week, and we can't control that. So if you're mentally prepared for these challenges, then you're better suited to handle these things when they do come up, because every remodel it's a journey, and we're right there with you. You have the benefit of our experience, and you have the benefit of our expertise, and if you trust that, and you allow us to educate you up front and also guide you through, then you can have a much better experience than if you were just kind of thrown into it.
Right. I would say a lot of people have some preconceived notions about a remodel. They assume that everything is going to go just as laid out, just as planned. And the fact is, we're not building a brand new house where we get to hand place every item. We have to deal with what's already existing. And so there's going to be hiccups. And so I would say one of the biggest things to set your own expectations and to make the process more painless would be to trust your design team. There will be hiccups. There will be things that we didn't know existed. We're not forensic scientists. We don't have any ways to see what's behind your walls. So when we open those spaces up, we can be pretty certain we know what's going on, but there will be a pipe or a rotten stud or some other thing that we could have had no way to know was back there. But we have a team on board. Your designer and your lead carpenter both know how to handle that situation. So you have to trust that our team knows what to do when those hiccups come up. And I would say, reach out to them if you have questions and you want to give input. But for the most part, let them do what they do best and trust the process on that.
Yeah, somebody needs to learn to tell us this.